Alright guys, because there's only one here, ARK Survival Ascended on Ragnarok. Let's go back to something I was complaining about quite often, is the metal nodes not respawning. If you watched any of my videos, you know I showed you guys a couple metal spots. However, on my map, they were not respawning at all. I mean, it was horrible. Several of my videos, I would note this. I don't know if other people put in bug reports. I don't do them because they never respond to my bug reports. That don't mean don't do them. Don't listen to me. Do them if you got them. So, but I'm on the north coast of the of Ragnarok, and I'll show you guys the coordinates and everything in just a moment. But I want to show you guys. I showed you a clip of this, a good metal spot, and if you played Ragnarok, you played Ark for any amount of time, you know that this is here. Even on Ark Survival Evolved as well as Ascended, they put it back here. But there's just tons of metal here. I mean, it's just almost an infinite supply when the nodes work correctly. So if you're on single player, guys, if you're on a server too, you can come here too. But they're going to just keep respawning. So you harvest these guys, and by the time you get to the end, you can go right back around and start harvesting all over again, because they're going to respawn if they're working correctly, which they have not been. And Ragnarok's been out for like, what, 2 months now, a month and a half, something like that. Finally, they fixed it. I don't know what update did it, but I got on here, and all of a sudden, these metal nodes are back. I'm just showing you guys several little clips. They're all on the side of the little rock faces. But you need an Anky to get them. Now, do you need an Anky? No, you could use climbing picks or something stupid like that, or try to build platforms. Don't do all that stuff. You'll mess up the node spawns. Just get an Argentavis. When you have an Argentavis and you have an Anky, come over here and harvest it. Thank you, Ark and Wildcard, for actually letting us use the Anky, because a while back, like about 2 years ago, they fixed it where we could actually, the Anky would auto harvest again, because they turned them off for a long time. Now, also in this area, there's these oil rocks, and they weren't respawning either, so I'll show you guys what they look like. They're on the ground here. See these black rocks right here? These are oil rocks. So, good place to get oil early game. You can get these on foot. You don't really need an Argentavis. You could do it with a pteranodon, fly over here. Actually, you could probably get over here with a parasaur or something too, if you're crazy enough to go through that water. But yeah, there's stuff here. But anyway, these were not respawning. So I wasn't the only one having issues. I posted some videos on this. Many others made comments. It's the same thing, guys. This was not just me. So everybody's like, I had no problems with it. Well, great for you. Well, most of us did. So yeah, it's just like on the island. When the island first came out, the metal nodes would not respawn. But they came out, Lost City, they respawn in like really quick. And then all of a sudden, Ragnarok, I got back on here, and these guys are working again. So I haven't tested the 2 rich metal nodes on the southern coast down there by the swamp area that I showed you guys in another video. But this is my favorite area here. I'm up building in Viking Bay area on my single player map, so this is right by it. And you could just fly over here and collect. Now, I did this for 55 minutes. And I'll show you guys how much metal I got. I have 4 refining forges on my raft, on my speedboat there. And I'll show you guys how much is in there when I'm done here. But also there's some of these ones that float in the water, so I had to kill these 3 megalodons here. Just want to show you guys this. There's 3 megs there in the water that I killed, and then get on my Anky, because I don't want to use the Argentavis to fly in here. You can hover over the water with them, but it's just easier for me to get on an Anky and swim through the water. This is that first spot I showed you guys with the before they had the glitch. You couldn't get through here on the raft. They had a big blocker going on here originally. So here's another spot right by it. I mean, it's all the same area. And I'll show you guys the map here. We're going to zoom in, and I'll show you everything in just a few seconds here. But tons of metal here, guys. You could just collect for days and just keep respawning. And just back on my raft, I'm using the Superstructures transfer tool. And as I can see, I'm like, it's not transferring everything on my Anky, so I'm going to check my Anky. He's still got metal. That means all my forges are full. Let's take a look. 4 of them full just like that, so you guys can see what I got. That took me about an hour to do. So let's just zoom in. 13.7, 38.7, all the way to 12.7, 48.8. That's the area I'm at on the top of the map. I'm just kind of zoom in the map and show you guys. And then we'll kind of pinpoint it out all up in here. You can get your raft in here now, and you can go collect tons of metal. Here's the arrows. Each one of these arrows is pointing to a spot that has metal on them. So there's just tons of them there, guys. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe. Best metal spot on Ragnarok. I don't care what anybody says. There's some other spots that have metal, but This one, if it keeps respawning, it's just the best place to get it, guys. It's just going to keep growing and growing. You can see already on that cliff up there, if you look at it, there's more that's already respawned. So like I said, you can collect it all, go back to the beginning, start all over again, and you would just have tons of metal. Just need a lot of storage because I run out. All my boxes are full of rocks and stuff too. So anyway, hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.